Okay, let's start editing. As you see, I as you see, I add I add five pictures in Lightroom. So when you add a picture, it's automatically create folders for you. Like for this one, this was taken in 2018 December 11th, and this one is 2018 December 10th. So, and when you click here, you will get all of those pictures. Now, this is in raw files, all in raw files, and the file extension name in your in the SD card is CR2. Now, when you add here in Lightroom, uh, it creates metadata, which you can see what lens, what label, camera, and the dates. And the attributes, this where you can select flagged and unflagged, or you can put a rating for 1 star to 5 star. Uh, and the edits, you can see that all of that, and you can put colors to organize everything. Um, Now, I click none so we can see all of these pictures again. So this view is, you can view it in one by one and on grid mode here. So as of now, we're in the library. You can see Mac HD in the folders here, and you can select this one. You can select, you can make it grid or just one picture or side by side editing. If you click side by side editing, this is the selected pictures, and you can compare it with other pictures too. But as of now, I want to select this grid. So we should choose a picture. Let's say this one. So we selected this one, and I wanna put a flag on there. You can see this is a flag sign. So after that, we can click develop. So now here in develop, uh, we can you can see in the right side, you have this options or or tools. We need to start with lens correction. So we should click this first, enable profile correction, so it will detect your camera and what lens did you use. it you can see the difference. Look, it corrects your camera, it corrects the image because it it's fixing the distortion and the vignetting. Like the vignetting is this dark colors here. When you click it, it lightens a bit. See? And you should click remove chromatic aberration as well. The As of now, you cannot see the difference here, but if you click this, it removes the blurredness and other colors on the sides, like blue or red, something like that. So just leave that here. Now, lens correction finished. And the next one is, you have to go to detail. Detail, as you see, for example, let's focus here. By the way, I'm just clicking, uh, left click on mouse, one left click, zoom out, and left click again, zoom in. So now you can see, usually I put my sharpness really sharp like this, and the radius, see, you can see the difference, before it was like this, zero, that was taken in your camera. But if you zoom out, you cannot really notice that, because it's zoomed out. But if you focus like this, um, you can see there's some improvement if you sharpen everything, and the detail, you can sharpen everything. The problem is it creates noise. See this noise here. If I don't do that, if I put it back again, there's no noise. But if I put this, there's noise. Now, how can we eliminate those noise? How can we remove that? This is the answer: masking. So you have to hold up Alt and drag this slider until you reach the amount that you want. Okay, I'm doing this. You can see all the edges. The white means selected edges, and the black is not selected. So I will leave it in like maybe 90. Okay, that makes the edges sharp only, and the noise disappears. So when I put back the noise, see the noise here, it comes back. But when I click the mask, it disappears. But it's still sharp in the edges. So you get those sharp images. Now, we're not yet focusing on the basic adjustments like tones, brightness. We are just we just adjusted the details, the sharpness, and the lens correction. Now, let's move on to the basic. This is the third. We have to go to the basic. Okay, click this basic here, and when it collapses, you can see a lot of options there. And you can adjust the white balance. Now, we it is selected here as shot. Uh, a shot means, the the way you took the picture, the same settings. So you can change here if you wanna make it look cold or hot. So going if you adjust a slider down, it makes it really really look cold, like bluish. And uh, when you put the slider up, it makes it really hot, like warm. So let's undo that. Uh, but now, as of now, I'm fine with the white balance. So tint is also the same, like just uh, um putting other colors like green or red, something like that. But as of now, we don't have to use this. Now, there's a auto here. I really don't use this because sometimes you let the computer think, and sometimes it's not right. When you click auto, look, boom, you can see it's not the way you want. It's not the way you. Uh, it's not your. It's not your goal. I mean, it's not the way you want it. So I will undo. Control Z to get back. Okay, and now this is a little bit tricky. You have to play with these sliders. Exposure, you want it more bright. Okay, let's say plus 0.50. But don't worry, even we adjust that, we can put it back again. Now, I wanna I want to enhance the contrast to maybe 45 to give to pop, so the dress will pop, and a little bit of uh, I want to put down the exposure, so the highlights. I want to put down the highlights so the mannequin will come up. The highlights means the lightness, the what's this? The flash, the light that the flash produce is too bright. That's why you have to, if you slide down, it's like you're minimizing the the amount of light, and if you put it up, it's really bright. So I want to put down a little, maybe half. I'm happy with that. Okay. And shadows. Okay. Shadows, we can you can put up the shadows a bit, see, and the whites, it's up to you. It depends what you want. And the blacks, I want it like this. So, and the clarity makes makes the more makes it more sharp like this. See? But you don't want too much, or else it will not gonna look natural. So from 0, push up the clarity like maybe 25% or 24. The haze, I don't really want to play with this. It's to eliminate the fog. But since there's no fog, there's no smoke, the lens is clear, we don't really need to adjust this. So you just have to click here and put 0, and you're back. Now, vibrance is the amount of intensity of the colors. When you want really very colorful, you drag this up, and this one too. It's super colorful, and I think you don't want like that. So, sorry, uh, we put 0 again, and maybe just a little, just to make it to make the yellow, reds, and green pop up a little. Only maybe 10, and this is like uh, 4, something like that. Let's zoom so we can see something like that. Yeah. So this is the result now. Now, if you wanna, I'm happy with the settings here, right? So that's the basic settings. Now, if you wanna play with the colors, again, is the fourth. The fourth is HSL/color. If you click that, there's all luminance, saturation, and hue. So hue is changing a color to another color, and saturation is changing the intensity of the color to, for example, yellow. And if you put this up, you will make it more yellow. And when you slide the yellow down, it makes less yellow until black and white, until it's desaturated. And luminance is the settings for the brightness. For example, let's just click yellow. It make look, as you see this, it only affects the yellow. May it it makes it bright. When I push down, it makes the yellow dark. See? But as of now, uh, I like to put that yellow darker a bit, and saturation, the yellow again. That's too much. Look, uh, I think there's no too much adjustments here. As of now, I'm happy with this as of the moment. Now, um, if you want to tweak a little bit more, you can go to tone curves. Tone curves is same like the basic, but um, when you click here, you see there's an amount here. Look, boom. And when I drag the mouse to light, there, here, and this is where you can like tweak a little of what you want, you know, to make it more uh, pop. See, okay. Now you have that, but let's see. Let's go back to zero. Everything zero. For the highlights, I wanted. No, I won't do that. Lights maybe. Yeah, a little bit the darkness. Yeah, and shadows. That one. So for me, this kind of settings is the dress is already pop up. Now, if you wanted to adjust just the background, um, you have to click on this adjustment brush tool. Now, how does this work? Uh, you have to click auto mask every time because when you click somewhere here, for example here, it only affects all the white, and it it means you're only affecting all the white. Yeah, for example this one, and you're not affecting the dress at all. See, so, something like that. We have to be careful in the sides and make our brush a little, maybe here, here, yeah. That's too much. Let's undo it, undo. So those are the affected ones. If you click, uh, okay, once you selected that, um, once you selected that, you can still adjust the exposure to down a little bit. See, down. See that? And contrast. You can play with the contrast to make it really balanced. Down, shadows, put it up. Yeah. Okay. So after that, you can still go back. For example, um, unclick this, and you go to basic, and you want to put down your exposure a little bit. So as of now, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with the settings, but there's a little bit something there. Let's go to the brush again, and let's brush here a little. Yeah, yeah. So make it more whiter. Yeah, you can still go back if you want. And this one, spot removal tool, I can select the spot, make it a big one, a spot a little. It removes this. What? Yeah, it removes the spot. So yeah, unclick. So there you have it. It's clean. It's nice. If you want to crop, you can go to crop here, and you might wanna lock this so it will give you a proper balance of dimension. So there you have it. Uh, that's the dress. um, let's go back again to this um, spot deal. I'll delete this. So this is the adjustment that we did. If I click this, you can still do that. Now, as you notice, there's some yellows here. How can I eliminate that? So you can go there to the saturation. See if everything is selected. If you selected all the whites here, for example this one, but that's too bright, just click minus and it will go back again. Minus, yeah. You should click the saturation too. If you click the saturation, go back, um, it's too bright. Why? Select it. I'll click this again. When you click this, you can go to saturation and desaturate everything. So it means it becomes really black and white. And let's spray this a little. No, it doesn't work like that. Let's go back again. Yeah, so let's put let's make this visible color. It doesn't do anything. Um, okay. Okay. I think it is too much. I have to put down a little. There you go. And shadows. Put shadow up to the left. So there you have it. Again, it's up to you. How do you want to do it? But you can see the difference before and after. Um, I'll reset this. That's the before, and I'll undo that, and this is the after. So um, what you can do is, after editing this, you can copy all the settings. You click copy and check everything that you wanted to copy, the settings that you wanted to copy. Click copy, and you can go to another uh, what's this image, and you can paste it there. Now, not all of the things that not all the settings that you copied from here will gonna be will be suitable for this picture. After pasting, what just happened? Let's go back again. I think it didn't work that properly. So copy everything. Yeah, copy, and we go here and we paste here. Kaboom. So That's the difference. When you paste it, kaboom. But as I said, mm, like this, it still have a dark background. What you can do is you can go back here again and click with the auto mask on, and you can start working on the background to make it really look nice. Hmm. If you wanted to be look whiter, see, and you can click option, so you can unselect this and put it back again, and you can play with that again. We're just adjusting the background, okay? And you can go back and adjust the basic collection again if you wish. So, yeah. If you want to go back to the background again, just go to the spot, this selection tool, and you click here. So you just selected those, and you can adjust what you want. So, so you have it there, nice and smooth. So after doing that, you can copy this as well. Copy. You can come here and paste it. Boom. But the problem here, the lighting is different. You have to like do this different picture, different exposure, contrast. You have to play again, and it's up to you. What? How do you want it? Clarity, the blacks, the white, and highlights. And I want to crop this a little, make it straight like that, so it'll be fine. um, I can, if I want to go back here and select again the background only, uh, it makes it really nice. Make sure it's auto mask, and you can clean the background perfectly. That's it. See, now you can still adjust the way you want it. See, too much. And you might wanna remove the spot here. That's it. Opacity, and this one too. And this line, if you want, you can like drag like this. But you want the position is somewhere here, for example. So it copy everything from here. There. It doesn't work. So I highly advise that you just use this spot removal for spots, not really a line. So there you go. You have a clean, nice photo here and sharp. as well. So when you zoom out, it looks nice. So if you wanna save all of that, you can select all. Or by the way, don't forget to put uh, flags. Like you can do right click and set flag. All the edited ones, you can do this, right click and then set flag. Okay. So every time you're in the library and you just want to see all the photos that you already edit, you can just check this flag and it shows only the photos that you edited, right? So you can check these photos. I don't know if you're okay with the 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 photos has been edited, but you can adjust it by yourself the way you want to. Now, after that, you can select all, export, and then you can put it in a subfolder. Where do you wanna save it? Put in a subfolder if you want to, or um, yeah, this is where you want to save it. And rename to, for example, you can choose custom name and then sequence, or custom name then original file. For example, this is the example, DRA, or Indian style, for example. Then there's dash, and this your file name, and it goes continuously. So as of now, I won't do that. And if you want to save it for web, um, um, you can choose JPEG or PSD. You can up the quality. I always put this up. And when you want to save it for web, you just resize to fit long edge. I choose this and I put 1080p, 1080. Sometimes it's 800 only. It depends on you. Dimensions or width and height. And width and height, for example, 1080 by 720, 720. Or if you click long edge and just put 800 there, the short edge will automatically adjust itself for the 800 pixels resolution. So it doesn't really matter if this is 72, 150, or 300, the resolution, because you already set the pixels. So it doesn't really matter. Don't click this. And metadata, remove person info. You don't want to check that. So all of your information for your on your camera will stay. And remove location info. I always check this because I don't want uh, I don't want the location to be recorded in the file, and when someone check the picture, it says it was taken in Da Nang or Hoi An. I don't really want to share those information. Um, Post processing. This is when you want to open, after saving, it will go to Photoshop, but I don't want to do that. Watermark. So you have to like edit watermark. If you click that, there will be window another window will pop up where you can put your logo, or where you can put your logo and place them as decide you want. Image option, please choose a PNG or JPEG. Like it will appear here, and you can choose another logo if you want, and then you can put here, for example, a logo, save here, and choose, and it will appear here. it depends how big you want, um, styles, proportion, opacity. You can put down the opacity to really low, and how big it is, and the position. It's up to you where do you want to put the position. Usually, people put it in the middle and they make it really, really big like this, so they cannot copy the pictures. But for me, it doesn't really matter. I'm okay with here on the side, and then click save. And when you click export, all of your pictures will gonna have a logo, and um, that's it. You click export, and you save all the files. Um, let's try it. Desktop, okay. Export. So as you see here, there's export 3 files. You have to wait for it. It's still saving. I said it will, I set the location to save it in my desktop, so it should be somewhere here later. Oh, there you go. There you go. It's saving now, but it's not yet finished. Let's see again. Let's just wait for a while. Almost there. It's slow. It depends how fast your computer is. Um, yeah, it's finished. So let's see. Let's check. So this is our files. You can uh, check here. Put this logo here. Uh, look, every one of the every every picture has its watermark. It depends on you. And I love how I edit those pictures. It's crisp, clear. Uh, the the item, the dress pops up. The mannequin is not too much, but it looks sharp, and I'm happy with that. You know, and that's it. If you need more of like removing this and removing this one, you have to edit it in Photoshop. That's a different kind of software, but I can also show it to you how to remove those things in other videos. That's it. Thank you.